All right, we're gonna try and see how this works. We have new audio working off the camera and a tripod for a change. This hive is about to swarm. It's got 2 queen cells that I left that were just about capped. It is my nuke that was just installed a month or so ago. It's got a lot of bees on, looks like 3 frames in the top box, but they're not building the others, so they're out of room. I'm going to take the top box off and search for the queen in the bottom box, because I've got to do something in the bottom box to stop them from swarming. Smoke. Almost let it go out. There, we're getting some smoke. By the way, the queen could be up in the top because there is brood in the top. But I'm going to look in the bottom first because that's where I need to do my work. All right, let me see how good a picture you got there. Huh. It's not real good, but I don't have a lot of choice right now. My tripod is not as versatile as I expected, but you can see there's lots of bees. Looks like maybe 6 frames with bees. I was just in this the other day. I just have been sick for a week, so I didn't have a chance to look. They have started building out the comb, but not much. So she's probably not there because it's an empty frame. All right, let's set that one over there. The other side was also a new double waxed frame, and at last look, it was also untouched. They're building it out. barely, but barely is better than nothing. All right. Well, as you can see, they're extremely calm. They're not flying. Even after I smoke them, they just wiggle a bit. I'm gonna tip it up and see it, have a look at those queen cells. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, right there's the queen mountain. They got 2 capped. And I tore all these down about 3 days ago, and they've already rebuilt them all. You see a lot of drone cells built up in there. So we know the 2 black boards in the center are where our queen cells are. Trying not to kill any. That one's gone. Come on, girls, move. Get in there. Got the box back on there. Now there's a lot of bees. Our 2 frames in the middle are the ones with the cells. So now I need to find my queen. Well, that's interesting. Got lucky there at the bottom of my top. My veil wasn't fastened down. But I really hate that these are trying to swarm. I don't really want to split them, but they're determined to replace the queen, or they have no queen. Nothing on this. Got a nice little nuke box there that I made. I'm going to try to move the queen to that box. Come on, girls. And I guess let them make a queen if that's what they're going to do anyway. All right, this was a new frame and they've done a good job. They're building it out both sides. So they're getting a start. These boxes have never had bees in them yet, so this is going to be my test of my boxes. I made them just for this purpose and for queen rearing. Good old burr comb. This is a good frame of brood, capped brood. There's about a 3-day-old larva. Some more larvae. A lot of bees, their head stuck in the cells. Some pollen and stuff. Big old drone right in the middle of that frame. Gigantic. There's capped honey around the edges. This side again is capped brood. Got some girls over here in the corner trying to cap some honey. Okay, got a lot of pollen, more honey. But they're working that cap brood. But I don't see any eggs, so time to put them over here. Get off my finger. Yeah, I probably just smushed one. Yeah, let me get my tool here. Oh, it's slipping. All right. Now we're down to the frames with the queen cells on them. Now I've only got 5 frames left in here, so I'm just going to try to move them around, look at them, move them around, and put them back in here. move them to cut down the population in my way. This is my first find. It's got a lot of 2 or 3 day old larvae. 3 or 4 day old larvae. Filling in almost every empty hole. We're going to try a flashlight. This frame has got, is almost completely full of larvae from 1 to 3 days old. And a humongous queen cell on the bottom. Yeah, every inch of this frame is full of larvae. Yeah, the other side is too. But in a few days, they'll be hatching out a new queen for some reason. Since we're almost at June, it's real tempting just to knock down the queen cells. All of the brood on this frame is going to hatch within the next couple of days. Try to flip him without killing some bees again, because I am wanting to find the queen. Nope, thought I found her. But it was just a worker. All right, since there are no empty cells where the queen could lay, I'm pretty sure she's not there. So we're going to set that one back in there. We're going to take a look. And I'm going to go refill my. back with some gas, a recharged smoker. Somebody getting escorted out the front. Deadbeat. Probably one that I've crushed. Population is high enough that they just don't want to let me have these. Okay, again, full of full of brood. Every empty cell has larvae in it, and a completed and capped queen cell. 2 more under construction. These girls just don't want me to work this frame. Backside, same way. I mean, every cell is full of larvae. If it wasn't for the queen cells, I'd close this thing up and be happy. Because it's growing. But with those queen cells, they're going to swarm. Since they're capped, very soon they're going to swarm. Whether they have a working queen or not. And they'll take her with them. Good news is the population and the brood that's in there, it will recover. But I won't stop it. Come on, girls, get off my fingers. All right. I have some bee bread, just about hatched out frame. This side's got quite a bit of brood left in it to hatch. I see some larvae. There's a waggle dance going on in the middle of the frame. Got just a few larvae. And I just killed that one. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because they just won't let me look. Yeah, that side's got like one day old larva. So the queen is here and she's laying. She's laying a lot. I don't know if, from what I understand, breaking down those queen cells is not going to stop them from swarming. All right. Isn't good? Oh, found the queen. Chocolate brown abdomen. No paint. No telling how old she is. So chances are she was just laying on this frame. All right, now that I know where the queen is, Okay. Temporarily put her in one of these boxes over here. To keep her safe from me killing her. All right. So that's good. I know where she's at for the first time. Take a look at this last frame. And this is a frame that I put in there from a previous bot, dead out. And they don't appear to be doing anything with it. Killed another one. They just won't get out of your way. They put honey in it. And pollen. Oops. Okay. Alright. But that one's got a swarm cell on it. Can't put it with the queen. Okay, so this one will go because it's got hatching brood. All right. A couple of good used frames here. That one's got a lot of honey on it. This one's blank. I think I'll put the honey one in there because they're going to need resources. I actually want to put them in here, but since I got all my frames in there, can't do that at the moment. So, all we've got left is the two brood frames with the queen cells on them, right in the middle. Well, they will be in a moment. And a lot of bees that are wondering what's happened to their nest. Yeah, moved those together too fast and killed one. Hate it when I do that. They got a lot of bees and no frames in there, so. All right, since I took out a couple, I'll try to put a couple back in here. It's a good frame with a little resources. The former dead out frame, but it's in great shape. And I use them to try to push bees out of the way. All right, now I need to pull some of these back up. Kind of checkerboard these frames. With some that they've started building out. So when that new queen hatches, she will have tons of space. Get out of the way, girls. They just want where I want to squeeze frames together, and they want to squeeze in there between them. At the last second, and then they get squished. By the way, this is the nuke on the west side, west number 2. I know I forgot to mention that at the beginning, but I'll probably headline it just to make sure you know. All right, lots of bees. But they want to swarm, so I gotta do something or I'm gonna lose half my bees. And I was wanting a resource hive anyway, so the bees made one for me. Sorry, girls, that made them mad. How about if I just move you out of the way up here? All right, you're gonna go up against the wall. Yeah, they won't move. If you give me room to pick it up, I don't kill as many. I shouldn't be doing that. That's my queen box. There's the one I want. That's got a lot of they've built out quite a bit on it already. All right, let's see how we're spaced. All right, we got 9. This one with all these on it. Make 10. Crunch. All right, there we have it. Found the queen. Left the 2 capped queen cells, which would have been capped in the last couple of days. So they will have a new queen soon. Yeah, I can't put the reducer back on there yet, but I'm going to put the queen reducer back on there. All right, so let me smoke them. Put the top box back on them. Okay. Now I'm going to put the feeder on this box because right now they don't have a queen. So they need some food. This nice David Burns feeders. What I'm feeding them with this time, and only this time, is honey water. It's leftover from the honey from the bottom of a jar. I watered it down, stirred it up. It's been sitting overnight. It's still nice and clear. And it's their honey, so they should recognize it. They should be fine with it. And what I need to do now, which makes me nervous as heck, is I'm going to move the queen back out of that box into my nuke box. And that way, because out of those cardboard boxes, I don't have a way of feeding them. And I can set up another feeder on top of that box and make up some sugar water for them. All right. They're unbelievably calm in here. But they do know where their queen is. So right now, all I know is she's in this box. So I got to do this very carefully. And this box, my nuke boxes are really tight. So I can't afford to get in a hurry because I'll kill her. And then the whole thing that I've done is pointless. I don't want to hear any crunchies. Scoot them over. Now I can put this frame in nice and carefully. Push it over to the frame with the queen on it. And then I'm gonna squeeze them over towards the wall. And then we'll put my frame of honey. That they are really liking. Imagine that, nice fresh honey. All right, one more blank frame up against the wall. That dude. All right. There we go. Like I said, they're way too Probably be better to use them as full frame nugs. But I got 5 in there for the moment. All right. I didn't want that junk in there or the water. That was a mistake. All right, so I'm just going to lay this box up in front of this hive. I'm going to try to smoke them down, and then I'm going to cover them. Notice this is a normal 10 frame feeder, but it does provide them cover. Now what I can do is put this nope, that won't make any difference either. All right, so we're just going to put that there and then put a migratory cover on it for the time being. Actually, I'm just going to take that off because it's too open on the ends and everywhere else. So I'm just going to put this cover on it now. And let them get comfy for a while. The entrance is open. They're gathering around it quite a bit. I'm going to put these back in my storage. Actually, I'm going to put them in the freezer first because they've been on the beehive for a while. And better safe than sorry. All right, there we go. We'll continue on later.